today we're going up against the. And if you are new, please subscribe for the gameplay. But yeah, man, let's get into this video. I gotta update. Dang. Dang, man. I wish 2K Mobile was on Android, man. If everything was on Android, bro, and not iPhone, bro, it would be lit. But no, it gotta be on iPhone. But no, nothing gonna buy me money. I'm having multiple phones back to back. And I because I either stole it or
what should be a pretty good matchup
I just
between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row. Can they remember what it was like to win situations? Able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. To establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They got 29 yards that time. And on this first drive, looks game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, Harris. Toward the sideline, and look at that. His feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging. Little tapestry, if you will. Oh, I like it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Harris throwing on 1st down. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, his 6th. And that's how they envisioned to get the football. The right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone. And on the ground they go with a running back. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38! Harris now. Off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Catch and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Come on, let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38! To throw is Harris on 1st and 10. And Matthews over the middle with the ground.
In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go! 190! 190! Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
This day, they pick up another first down with that run.
This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey with 11. Throwing on first down. Harris. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey. An 80-yard touchdown.
The first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Harris off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hey, let's go! 190! 190! Harris on first down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. coach been? He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Looking to throw on second down. Harris. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now Harris throwing on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Harris now throwing again on second and 10. Go look deep for Jeffrey. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to roll.
Brandon, remind me again. This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Trying the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and then he'll make it second and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4. To throw is Harris. To throw on second down. And a quick throw here, that's great. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Come on, let's go! On first down, Harris. Wide open receiver, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
Now that play will end up on the high field. Those guys made that play possible.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Come on, let's go! Here's Harris. Off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. off the play fake. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back up. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Looking to throw. Harris. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are pouring it on. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football into the Redskins. How did they do? Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's go! 190! 190!
Now Harris off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this.
Let's go! 538! 538!
Back to throw. Harris. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Notice says, let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. And a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Three down. Come on, let's go! 538! 538!
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go! 190! 190!
to it through the contact. Incomplete. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Let's go! Brian 38! Brian 38!
And they'll go on the ground. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
The streak continues. To a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaunt, and certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. And yeah man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.